Hello, good morning. It is 6:57 a.m. on Friday, January 23rd, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis, and this is 5 more minutes. Yeah, I'm feeling extra tired today. I wasn't really up that late, but Mike and I, my good friend and podcast co-host Mike Mateen, and I recorded a episode of talking about stuff last night. And that was good. And then he and I chatted a little bit off the record afterwards. Um, and then I read some of this week's comic books before bed. I have still a lot to go. It's been a couple of heavy weeks in a row, just in terms of lots of titles that I wanted to pick up. I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about today, but maybe I'll go ahead and talk about Spider-Verse and upcoming things in the Marvel comic book universe. Spider-Verse, to anyone who is not aware or doesn't follow superhero comics, is an ongoing crossover event that's happening right now with not only, the normal Spider-Man comic book, The Amazing Spider-Man, but also including lots of limited series tie-ins and also a new ongoing title. So right now, the event started with Edge of Spider-Verse. There were several different issues. Now there's a couple of issues of the comic simply called Spider-Verse. There's the Amazing Spider-Man issues itself, but then there's also Spider-Man 2099, which has been an ongoing series for a little while. Not Web Warriors. There's mention of Web Warriors, but that's not actually a comic right now. But there's Scarlet Spiders, Spider-Woman, and then I guess there's still Ultimate Spider-Man's, Miles Morales, but so he shows up in this event, but his book is not tying into it at the moment. So what is Spider-Verse? Well, it's kind of a cool idea. Spider-Man obviously being one of the most widely recognized comic book superheroes has had a lot of different incarnations over the years. Various TV shows and movies and cartoons and manga and advertisements and everything. And then, of course, just the comic books meant to be taking place in some alternate, dimension. Just for example, the Ultimate Universe it's just considered like a parallel reality, and they even cross over sometimes. But the point is that there's lots of these. Spider-Man has taken many forms over the years. Well, the premise of Spider-Verse is that all of these Spider-Men are real, each from their own dimension, so to speak, but that they all represent that dimension's spider totem, which is there's a whole mystical aspect of Spider-Man now. If you delve deep into the comics history, a lot of people that maybe only watch the movies wouldn't know about. Anyway, one of Spider-Man's enemies, Morlun, belongs to this family of weird soul vampires that are basically, there's some prophecy that says they have to kill all the spiders totems across the entire multiverse. And so there's these super badass guys that are trying to hunt down every single Spider-Man from every single parallel universe. And it's not even always Spider-Man himself, because, for example, the spider totem in one particular universe might actually be Gwen Stacy, who got bit by the radioactive spider in that universe. And so it's kind of cool, because now all these different versions of Spider-Man are having to team up to fight the Inheritors, this weird soul vampire family. It's bananas is what it is. It's really cool, though. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. And boy, 5 minutes, oddly enough, not very much time. I'm realizing I'm almost there, and I didn't discuss. there's maybe I'll save for another day the fact that Marvel recently announced that they're going to have a big universe-changing event, which is kind of exciting too. But in any case, let me just complete the statement on Spider-Verse as saying it has been a really fun event, and as a fan of Spider-Man, I approve. So, I'm Christiana Ellis. You can find everything I do at christianaellis.com. I'm at Christiana Ellis on Twitter, and I will see you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.